It's quite rare that our teammates say, "Don't worry, I'll do it," and then don't break all their fingers on the play. But sometimes you just have to take a risk if you want to do the impossible. And what comes out sometimes simply looks incredible. From base races to no-scopes to plays with 5 HP, we've gathered some no-risk, no-fun moments from esports for you. Have fun with the top 10 riskiest plays in esports. Top 10. We start with an almost cheeky Sunstrike from Dota player Wee. In the group stage from TI 2018, he played Invoker against mid-1 and probably had some pretty good luck or extremely good instincts when he hit his Sunstrike on his opponent. That skill shot goes all over the map, and after he was poking the enemy Drow Ranger low, he had to retreat, but we tried to keep an eye on him while running back to the base. Mid-1 of course was aware of this and he tried to move unpredictably, but just as Drow seems to have safely returned to base, along comes a precision Sunstrike snipe straight out of the textbook.
These heroes and catching them with the shaft. Okay, throw it out.
Top 9. We continue with an incredible Widowmaker play by Pine on Junkertown. In the first season of the Overwatch League, he managed to pull off his infamous all-around strike when London Splitfire played New York Excelsior. With his sneaky flank, Pine was able to not only ensure that he had the element of surprise on his side, more importantly it allowed him to guarantee that he would drop the hold if his plan didn't work. But Pine is known for very rarely allowing himself to make mistakes. Still, this Widowmaker play was pretty risky and not many players would have gone for it. Top 8. Even in League of Legends, there are moments when a risky play ensured that a team can take the win. This definitely includes Faker's insane Orianna shockwave when he played Edward Gaming in the group stage of the Worlds 2017 with SKT. The score was 9-0 in favor of EEG, and they had a firm grip on their opponents with a decent 10k gold lead. It was actually impossible to come back, but instead of trying to slowly make up the gold difference by playing defensively, SKT decided to do something else. They launched an aggressive rotation, and after recognizing EDG's plan to tear down the mid lane, Faker decided that the perfect time had come for a crushing Orianna ult. If that had gone wrong, they would have lost the game instantly. But Faker is after all a mastermind that rarely makes mistakes. Top 7. It's obvious that there are a lot of opportunities for risky plays in CSGO, and here we have a particularly hot moment for you. You might remember Olofmeister's legendary defuse when he was in a pretty dicey post-plant situation at ESL 1 Cologne 2014. He had no choice but to run into the flames of Device's Molotov for a ninja defuse. At the last second, he manages to perform the defuse before dying like a hero.
Device around the world we go, but the defuse is coming in. He's still going.
Top 6. You probably already knew that he would end up in our list once again, but of course the legend Simple earned it with a risky diversion. It's his iconic play with the dropped AWP, one of many that eventually gave him his status in the scene. We're talking about his infamous clutch against Team Liquid at ESL 1 New York 2016. Simple was in a 1v1 post-plant situation and needed to get rid of his opponent Nitro first before he could take care of the defuse. Simple threw his AWP with the Dragonlord skin over the wall to fake throwing a grenade. This fake flash worked beautifully, and Simple was able to take out Nitro and defuse the bomb.
Oh my God. Simple, what is happening? What even is that?
Top 5. A good old base race can't be missing here, of course. For this we have a kick-ass play from Eternal Envy, who played for Cloud9 and led a solo base race against LGD at the 2015 Dota 2 Asia Championships. LGD just pushed to the high ground and Cloud9 couldn't really fight it off. Just then, Eternal Envy made the risky decision to teleport to the bot lane for an all-in split push. With the help of his mental illusions and Desolator, Envy tries to outrun LGD in the base race of the century. He managed to do just that as the rest of his team defended their own base.
Eternal Envy might be able to do it to get his team 8th place. LGD, they just want the throw, but they can't. It's Envy. Oh my God, Winter, you called it, and Envy did it.
Top 4. Another super risky moment in CSGO comes from Kenny S, who brought a knife to a gunfight at ESL 1 Cologne 2015. In an intense 1v1 against Guardian, these two legendary AWP players danced around each other on Inferno's A side. Things didn't go smoothly for either of them, as Guardian had a couple of no-scope shots go south, and Kenny S didn't manage to land his pistol shots either. Then there was simply nothing left for him to do but to pull out his knife and hope he was faster than Guardian. And he was.
Gets the shot onto Apex. Is he going to try and go huge here? Kenny S on site, straight in his face. Doesn't hit the no-scope. Doesn't hit the pistol.
Top 3. If you're so good that you make it to our list twice, then it can only be one person. Simple. This time it's about his famous clutch against Fnatic at ESL 1 Cologne 2016. When things didn't look good for his team, Simple was once again caught in a 1v2 situation. He then made the not so unrisky decision to jump down with his AWP and hit not one but two no-scopes. Although the first kill is already pretty badass, the second one was close to impossible. But honestly, who said anything was impossible for Simple?
Everything they could in that round. It looked like it was completely a shut book. Dennis found a way to open the book back up. But Simple, I don't know, man. If he comes in with that, there's nothing that can be done.
Top 2. You might be asking yourself what could be riskier than Simple's 1v2 AWP no-scope drop. That's right, it's Xpecky's famous backdoor against SK Gaming at IEM Katowice 2013. Things were not looking good for Fnatic and their backs were against the wall. Armed with a teleport as a summoner spell and Kassadin as a champion, he made one last attempt to turn the match around and win after all. He managed to sneak into the enemy base undetected, where only the Nexus was still standing. It was risky, and if it didn't work, it would have been over for them. His opponents were right on his heels, but he outplayed them and won the match for Fnatic. This moment definitely shaped the classic backdoor in League. Top 1. Our number 1 riskiest play in esports goes to Afu and his iconic play Thief in the Night. In the upper bracket of TI-17, he and his team LGD Forever Young played against Virtus Pro. It came to a moment when Virtus Pro really wanted to do Roshan because they needed the Aegis of the Immortal to end this nerve-wracking match. LGG knew this and went for a steal. This situation is especially risky because you can't put any wards in the Roshan pit, and the only way to get vision on it is being there yourself or an ally. Afu blindly managed to show up in the pit in time and put down an insane steal. Something like that is almost impossible, but he managed to do it even in the biggest Dota tournament. That was our top 10 video of the week. Leave a like and a comment and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next week.